Susano is a power that every uchiha wants to obtain. However, the sacrifices required to achieve it are countless. But was this power derived from the Shaaringan truly that powerful? We found out during the Great Ninja War when Madara turned the 5 Kahgay into ghosts. But did you know that Madara's Susano wasn't the most powerful one? In fact, it wasn't even close to being the most powerful Susano. But before we find out which is the most powerful Susano, let's learn a bit about Susano. Basically, there are 2 ways to activate Susano. First, you must have Eternal Mangekyo Shaaringan like Sasuke and Madara had, and the second way is to be highly talented like Shisui and Itachi were. There are a total of 6 stages of Susano. In the first stage, it is a skeletal Susano, and in the 6th stage, it becomes the complete and true Susano, which can even fly. Every Susano has its unique abilities, just like the Mangekyo Shaaringan. You might have also noticed that every Susano has a different color, such as Itachi's was orange, Shisui's was green, and Kakashi's was blue. These colors differ because they represent the nature of their owners. For the darker the Susano, the darker the heart of its user. Now let's talk about the weakest and the 7th ranked Susano, which belongs to Shisui Uchiha. Firstly, I have a doubt about Shisui. Was he Itachi's best friend or teacher? Please let me know in the comments section. Not much is revealed about his Susano, but it was first seen when Danzo's men were chasing him to take his eye. Moreover, Shisui the only person who activated his Susano with one eye. But how did he do it? There's a theory that he learned to activate his Susano when he had both eyes, so even after losing one eye, he could still activate it. Shisui's Susano was unique because it carried a drill in one hand and breathed fire from its stomach, and his Susano's color was green, representing his straightforward and pure nature. 6th on the list is Itachi Uchiha. He is a fan favorite character. He obtained his Mangekyo Shaaringan by implanting one of Shishui's eyes, and after that his brother activated his Mangekyo Shaaringan and started dominating everyone with his Susano. Despite being incomplete, Itachi's Susano holds god-level power because it possesses 2 legendary weapons, the Yata Mirror and the Tutsuka Sword. How he obtained these weapons is still a mystery, but according to one theory, he learned about them after joining the Akatsuki and then acquired them. The Yata Mirror's specialty is that it can reflect any type of attack, whether physical or mental. Similarly, the Tutsuka Sword seals anyone it pierces into a jar, a genjutsu world called the World of Drunken Dreams, from which it is impossible to escape. There is a myth that the Tatsuka blade will seal anyone it touches into that jar, but it only activates when it pierces someone's chest. According to Black Zetsu, Itachi is invincible with the Tatsuka blade and the Yata Mirror, meaning no one can even touch him, while Itachi's Susano is shown as red and orange. According to the manga, it is yellow, representing his depression and sacrifices. 5th on the list is Madara Uchiha, the ghost of the Uchiha. Madara was the first to activate the Mangekyo Shaaringan. However, as Itachi fans know, excessive use of the Mangekyo Shaaringan weakens your eyesight, eventually leading to blindness. Madara found an excellent solution by implanting his brother's Mangekyo Shaaringan into his eyes, thus obtaining the Eternal Mangekyo Shaaringan and, consequently, the perfect Susano, representing the most dark. Madara's Susano was so strong that even his incomplete Susano could take down the 5 Kahgay. After they used all their strength to break his incomplete Susano, he flexed by telling the Kahgay to fight his 5 clones, each with its own Susano. This shows how much chakra Madara had. Madara's Susano had 3 to 4 faces and 4 arms, each holding a sword, and he used his Susano like Naruto used his shadow clones. 4th on the list is Indra Otsutsuki. Not much is known about him, but he activated his Susano without the Eternal Mangekyo Shaaringan, possibly because his father was Hagoromo, the sage of 6 paths. Indra Otsutsuki is called the father of all Uchiha. Naturally, his Susanoo would be strong. According to the databook, Indra's Susanoo looked very terrifying and was massive. Its color was purple, representing his hatred. 3rd on the list is Sasuke and Shaha. He obtained his Mangekyo Shaaringan after killing Itachi and then implanted Itachi's eyes into his own, thus gaining the Eternal Mangekyo Shaaringan. Sasuke is the only character in the Naruto universe who has used all forms of Susano, whether skeletal, humanoid, armored, or true Susano. His Susano is the only one that uses a bow and arrow. Sasuke can even wear his Susano as armor on his body. His Susano doesn't shoot normal arrows. It can shoot arrows imbued with Amaterasu and even use lightning. Sasuke's Susano has a unique ability to wrap itself around Naruto's Kurama form and give him a sword, the power of which is unimaginable. 2nd on the list is Kakashi Hatake, a non-Uchiha who can use Susanoo. His Shaaringan was a gift from Obito, and because of it, he earned the title of Copy Ninja since he could see anyone's moves in slow motion and copy them. But how did Kakashi get the Mangekyo Shaaringan when he had only one eye? It is believed that when Kakashi pierced Ryan's chest with his hand, Obito saw it, thus fulfilling the criteria for activating the Mangekyo Shaaringan, which requires sacrificing someone dear. Ryan's sacrifice completed the criteria, and during during the Fourth Great Ninja War. Obito gave Kakashi his other eye. But how could Kakashi still create a true Susano? There is a theory that when Obito became the Jinchuriki, he received the Rinnegan, and perhaps that chakra also passed to Kakashi, enabling him to create the perfect Susano. Kakashi's Susanoo uses two main things, a sword in one hand and Kamui Shuriken in the other, which can send anyone to the Kamui dimension, making it impossible to escape. If you think you can dodge it, forget it. Its range is so vast that it can even cut through Gojo's infinity. I also said that Susano's color represents its owner's nature, so its light blue color represents Kakashi's trust. The first on the list is Hagoromo Otsutsuki. He activated his Mangekyo Shaaringan by killing his younger brother, and his Susano is also light blue similar to Kakashi's, but his Susano can even defeat the Ten Tails. According to the data book, Hagoromo's Susanoo is the tallest in Naruto history, almost the height of the Ten Tails. The power of his Susano is evident from the fact that it easily reflected the Ten Tails beast bomb with its sword. Not much else has been revealed about his Susanoo. So friends, this video ends here. If you also think that Itachi's Susano, if it were a complete Susano, could fight 100 tail beasts at once, then you are an Itachi fan. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.